he got ranked, but I remember thinking, wow, I ranked him much higher than that. CJ on the other side has 3 children.
3?
3?
I hang out with him. I thought he had 1.
No, he's been busy.
Because he says he's a dad. I'm like, oh, dope. Yeah,
busy.
that's 1 kid. 3.
I'd like to mention that to let people know where these people are at in life. We're all on the same screen. We're all holding the same controllers.
CJ is the ultimate homie. One day, so one thing I've been fiending for is finding a homie who's down to go to a brewery and just run Pokemon Showdown with me for hours while we drink. I think that'd be so much fun. You know how old people go to the park to play chess?
Yeah.
I want to go to a brewery to play Pokemon. And CJ literally picked up the game and found a team and it's like, yo, I'll join. And then he joined me for like 2 hours to play Pokemon at the bar.
Yeah.
It was sick.
That's cute.
Yeah. It was very
cute.
CJ also a very good Jigglypuff who I'm trying to remember correctly, either straight up took a game from AMSA at Level Up Expo or came insanely close.
Really?
I commentated it, but I just forget what the exact result was.
That's really hard.
But looked very good and extremely threatening at certain point because
that's
his
not
rest was on point.
That's not a matchup you just take games. You know, you have to actually just be
one of the most like practiced, conditioned, and like just consistent players out there.
Yeah.
Like AMSA doesn't fluke a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, like against a fastballer, you can see, okay, you hit some punches, maybe they
some rest
seed.
here and there.
You'll
like
take a game here or there.
Yeah.
But against a Yoshi, you gotta hit them a lot of times.
You have to
so
know
like you have to actually be good.
Yeah, no accidents. But here, Rom looking good. Rom is, if I'm correct, ranked in SoCal.
Rom is ranked for sure.
I believe.
I thought he was
because
NorCal,
I remember seeing the SoCal rankings recently, and I recalled the name Rom because that is the name of one of my good friends who used to compete in SoCal and used to be ranked. But I'm talking like 2009, 10, 11. Something along those lines.
Romeo?
Yeah, Romeo.
I was like, yeah. I was like,
Jacket 420 on Slippy, probably.
Is he actually?
that was the Smurf. If you've ever played that player.
Oh! That barely matters.
SD, but
it's like
having a lot of stocks to spare.
Yeah. Unless.
Okay. Now either way, that was a risky rest to go for, but so probably just would have gotten punished unless the DI was messed up.
But I like the killer instinct.
Yeah. You gotta have.
You gotta have the killer instinct. Oh,
maybe thinking it's better to lose with 1 stock than with 2. You know, so you go for it.
Did he play the whole set with his legs crossed? I don't understand how people do that.
Like
he's playing with,
Music King by far has the worst gaming positioning I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
He crosses his legs and then puts both his hands on the left side of it.
Side,
so he's doing like a weird backstretch while he's playing.
It's like a rockabye baby.
It's just so bad.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. That's like
asking for hand pain.
Begging for carpal tunnel.
Yeah.
Or like back problems.
Rob's form looks
Jason
great.
Does still do
that's how you're supposed to have gamer posture right there. That's pretty good.
Everyone needs to have JMO form.
That's optimal, yeah.
The ideal. Yeah, let's see if CJ could make this one a lot closer. It's just that Rom is not giving these rests to CJ.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard, at least when I play Puff, to, like, make stuff happen. To, like, you know, it's one thing when, like, they kind of give you everything.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of players where you can just kind of play like that and, you know, be an opportunist. But actually, like, being proactive and making stuff happen against good people, it's, like, super tough.
Yeah. I mean, the key really comes down to giving them more to worry about, right? It's like the best players aren't good at finding these rests because their timing is perfect. They're good at finding them because they give opponents so many other things to worry about that they start finding windows, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like at the top level, that's what it is. You're not going to sneak it on an opponent slipping. You're going to sneak it on them by overwhelming them with a lot of different things so that they eventually mess up in certain spots and you're good enough to catch them.
Okay.
It's kind of like chess. Have you? I've been watching a Grandmaster on YouTube a lot, and Daniel Naroditsky is the name of the Grandmaster.
Yeah, I know Daniel.
And a lot of times he's playing people that he's much better than, but they're still very high-level players. And then he goes, I don't know if this is correct, but my intuition tells me this. And like he does a move that's just like improving the position. It's not terribly bad.
Yeah.
But you're constantly giving them threats to worry about, and eventually, with time pressure,
They break
even
down.
the best players will make that mistake that you see from lower level players, and you're thinking, what? How could a 2500 do this? But it's just because of the pressure you put on someone that eventually even the best players make the same mistakes that the lower level players make, including every game, Smash as well.
Don't you think, though, that with a lot of these comparisons, and I say this as a humongous Melee fan, that there's a thing in the Melee culture that sometimes bothers me,
Okay.
right? Where people give a little too much respect to the game. And a little too much,
respect to what?
to the game, and it's particularly how they and their friends are playing it and how what's happening, actually. And what I mean by that is, I think it's like chess. I think this is a large strategic game being played. Sometimes I watch people play, and they're playing like morons. And you're trying to tell me
That what?
that there's like this incredible depth, and I believe it because I know at a certain point there is. But 99% of it, it's just such a technical game. It's all about the hands, bro. Who are we kidding?
I see.
And there's a second.